Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly energy update and happy holidays as we have Christmas happening and also New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, all within the same energy of this week that we're looking at. And on top of all that, on December 29th, Mercury is going into retrograde. So we've been enjoying its pre-shadow as it builds up, but now the retrograde will be in full force. So it's not time to start new things. Consider it like the tide is coming in. If you try to launch anything, it'll capsize or it's going to take a lot of work for very little profit from it. So this is a time to reflect and to revise and just anything that has to do with the past coming forward. You might have people show up in your life that have been missing. And, it could be the revisiting of old memories and stuff coming in as well. So for this reading, we're going to be looking at, because Mercury is about communication too, we're going to ask what self-talk and communication around our worth, our life purpose, our career, what could be helpful to revisit during this time. So that's the energy we're going to be working with. We are, of course, going to have a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Virgo, this is your weekly energy update. We're going to start off pulling a card here from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And all the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. All right. So let's take a look here and see where it would be helpful to revisit regarding your communication, your self-talk, regarding your worth, your life purpose, your career. So what would you like Virgo to know, please? Okay, I do want this one right here. And you have the moose, wisdom. Beautiful creatures. I've actually seen these in person in the wild up in northern Idaho. It says, let your head and mind reach for the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. All right. So definitely communication, it's listening to your inner voice that is from your ancestors, not the mind chatter, but the deep knowledge that's in your soul. It says the moose is a powerful totem. It is a unique energy with many contradictions. It's awkward, yet graceful, and plain, but beautiful. Moose are masters of wisdom and perception. In spite of their large size, they are swift, confident, and fearless. Moose people always have a strong presence, and their totem stands 7 feet tall with a crown of antlers almost as wide. And their antlers are said to act as antenna to the secrets and teachings from the wise ones. If moose is your totem, you are a mystic and sit in the council of the ancestors. You are smart and outstanding in your field. You are intuitive, and from an early age you have experienced connections to spirit that have eluded others. You are a strong survivor. Moose lives a long life. Your lofty heights are not for the many, but for the few. With moose as totem, you are sure to travel the long, winding path to your destiny, wisdom, and mastery. Wow. And these do come with 4 areas that you can contemplate if they resonate. And this is actually on page 77. It's really standing out. So if 7 is a number for you, 77 is coming up here on this page. So 4 areas. 1, have you wandered into negative territory? Head for higher ground. Have you ignored your intuition and been led down a wrong path? Number 3, do not worry. You are a strong individual that can handle anything. And number 4, when in a struggle, take the higher ground. So yeah, definitely this communication is trusting your intuition, using your big antennae here to connect to that ancestor wisdom and that wisdom that is deep within you. So when you're looking at what do you want to do with your life? What is my life purpose? What is my worth? What career? Connecting to your higher self into that deep, deep high heart will show you how you uniquely want to share your love with the world. So I like it. And then we're going to look into the Aboriginal Spirit Oracle. And let's see what else they have to offer here. So what else for Virgo, please? What else would you like Virgo to know? Right, they do want this one right here. And you've got a victory. We'll take it, right? Beautiful, bright, bright card. We'll put that right there. And let's see what message comes with this one for you. So victory is not always about being the first one to cross the finish line. It is also about the integrity required to get there. How you run the race is as equally important as the final result. And victory can be a hollow experience if honor and integrity is not used to achieve the outcome. Deep within each of us is a consciousness which will not allow us to cheat or take the easy way out. And it is this consciousness that most of us embrace that guides us in the direction of honor and integrity to complete our tasks. The message for this card for you is you have won. Congratulations. It wasn't so bad after all, was it? Very little effort for such a great reward. Things don't always have to be so hard in your life. Sometimes everything just falls into place, and like magic, you get exactly what you want. No hassles and no fuss. Now stop doubting your luck and enjoy what you have. You keep expecting there has been a mistake, or you will wake from a dream and it will be taken away from you. Just savor the moment. It is yours to keep. Remember these wonderful feelings of joy and happiness that mark this occasion. There's always a message heading your way that will enhance your feeling of happiness. So I like that the consciousness that's guiding us is our ancestors. They've been through it all, the good, the bad, the ugly, however we perceived it, right? But they are bringing you so much joy about it's the journey, not necessarily the end result. That is so important, and to enjoy the moments as you are taking these steps. We're also going to pull from the Return of Spirit deck, see what they'd like to add into that. And these are what I call the spiritual ink blot test. It's fractal imaging. So whatever you see in the picture of the card is a special message from Spirit to you. And then I also, of course, will read from the book. So let's take a look here. What else do you have for Virgo, please? What else for Virgo? All right, they do want that one there. And I'm going to cover this up as much as I can so you can see the picture without influence of any words on the bottom. So that is your picture. And it is frequency shift is what's on the bottom. Beautiful blues here. And let's see what this brings you here. All right. So you are about to experience a shift in your frequency, and this card comes to help you prepare for the upcoming event. Being ready and knowing what to expect can help you to get through the transitional period. A frequency shift occurs when the soul is ready for the next part of its journey. However, this does not mean that our human consciousness is necessarily ready. The things that alter during this period can be difficult to endure, but you will make it through and be much better for it. Most often when this shift begins, we will experience, depression or a feeling of needing to withdraw from the world. Usually there are events that take place just before this shift, which cause a need to step back from the world. It is during this specific part of the transition that it feels difficult to relate to other people. Your path and your purpose may feel as though they have vanished. You are left questioning everything you've done and worked toward up to this point in your life. The intuitive faculties will also take a hit, and it may seem that your connection with spirit has been completely severed. The guidance you once received can be silent. Basically, everything will get shut down, and this happens because your energetic engine is getting a complete overhaul, and it cannot be left running while it happens. But just note that once complete, your connection will be stronger than ever. More than likely, you will also have a new team of guides working with you. This is so you can bring through these higher energies in whatever work you do. You will be more focused on your purpose and doing the work of spirit than ever before. Yeah. So you might feel temporarily like, where did everyone go? In your spiritual world, but they are there. It's like everything is just paused for a moment while you're getting this, upgrade that's coming in for you here, this shift in your energy, this higher vibration, higher frequency that's happening. And it's all part of the process. It's all part of the journey to get you to where you're wanting to go and to be able to communicate what you're wanting to communicate to the world. It's all part of your life purpose and your soul purpose. So I like it. All right. And then we're also going to pull from the Good Tarot and see what else they would like you to know. All right, so what else for Virgo, please? Okay, they want that one, this one, and this one right here. Okay, trying to run away, and then this top one. Okay. And we will start with this one over here, and you have the Tower. Yep, so something being removed out of your life on purpose for a purpose. And it talked about that with this frequency. Look at how close the colors are. Frequency shift card. About what starts before this is sometimes some major events of some things being removed out of your life on purpose for a purpose, whether it's a person, a situation, a possession, whatever it may be. There's definitely something that is removed out of your life for you to clear the way for this movement forward, to make space for the new to come in. So you can trust that whatever's unfolding is unfolding for you. It's not happening to you. When you have a little shack that's, condemned, and it's like, but it's my shack. When the lightning bolt hits it and destroys it, we, of course, that's shocking to us that something's being removed, and we're like, oh my God. But if you knew in advance that it's going to be replaced by this beautiful, solid, up-to-date castle, you'd be like, hit it with that lightning bolt. I'm ready. So just try to remember that whatever this removal is happening in your life, it is going to bring in something so much more beyond your wildest dreams in comparison. So I do like that. Then you have the Patience card. So temperance, patience, balancing coming in here. And this does talk about allowing things to unfold, allowing things to show themselves, allow yourself to enjoy the journey and the process, not to rush to the end, not to feel like you have to get to this point to be done, to be happy, to have things complete, to be, quote, successful, that every step along the way is an important one, like it mentioned in the victory card, for the journey to unfold. So I do like that. Just remembering why you're here. It's to enjoy each moment, to experience each moment. And we don't have to rush to the end of anything. Yeah, and you have the King of Fire. So a lot of beautiful fire energy coming in here, the King of Wands. This does represent your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, and it can be your spiritual energy. And I really feel like that's what this is about here, because the King of Wands is the highest energy, spiritual energy that you can experience, which would be connecting to the spirit realm, your higher self, your ancestors, your guardian angels and your angels, your spirit guides, loved ones on the other side, just a whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light. This is about them just saying it's so important for your heart and for your energy and for your experience to connect to the higher realms. Frequency shift, your frequency is being turned up, your clarity is coming in even more clear than it ever has before. And I really like that. Yeah, 10 of Earth. Your element, very much the earth element, but its fullness and completeness and overflowingness in the outside world, knowing that whatever is being removed, they're telling you here, it's for your highest experience. It's going to bring you so much more abundance and outflowingness into the outside world than you had before this. So there again, Shane, it's totally worth the journey. It's totally worth it. You do get, the golden ring, whatever it was on the merry-go-round, you'd grab a golden ring. It's like you get the reward. And so just trust the process, trust the journey. It does end up in this feeling of wholeness and completeness when you reach that point. Then you have the Page of Water, which is the Page of Cups in the Standard Tarot. Movement, higher love, the love that's being offered to you, the chalice, the Holy Grail, this unconditional love. When you connect to the higher realms, we get to experience this love that is beyond anything that we can achieve here through this world of conditional love. This is unconditional love. The chalice is full of it. It's eternal, which means it never, ever ends. It's unconditional. Nothing you can do to lose it, nothing you have to do to gain it. It's just yours for being you. And as you connect more, you get to fill up more and more and more with that love, because it just fills us up. It flows into us when we're communicating and in communication with the higher realms. And so you become this chalice that fills up with that unconditional love, and it flows out to the world. And I feel like with this, the ancestors are really nudging you on your path to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Don't feel like they're super focusing on the end result, but it's about what you do with this love in each moment. How do you uniquely express the love that you have within your heart with the world in each moment? It's not about, when I get to this point, that means I've been doing it right or correct. It's like, what have you been doing in each moment? And recognize how you share it in each moment, because it does bring you this awareness of the journey that, we can get caught up in, being spiritual means I'm doing this thing, and that this thing, once this thing gets recognition, that means I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. But it's always about the little brick by brick by brick that builds something that shows your life full of love. And so rather than one huge act that is recognized, it's a bunch of little itty-bitty acts of love that make up your life that you see later. So I really do like this for you, because it does take the pressure off of reaching this victory when you know that and recognize each moment of love that you give is an individual victory. You don't have to wait for the future that will never come, for then I'll be happy. You can be happy and full of love in each second if you want to. So I love it. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these readings, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, pick a card readings, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. If you don't want to miss out on any of those and get updated immediately when they're available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking that subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there, you have an option for all, and if you select that, two things happen. One, you will be notified immediately when new videos come out, and two, you also will be notified when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. I know. And in addition to that, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. These are general readings. If you are looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed down in the description box below. All right, Virgo, as you go throughout this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.